primarily as a ranged attack uses magic. And his magic would be like a bunch of swords swirling around him.
Oh, that's cool.
And now we can see in this new Devil Trigger that Dante has unlocked that he now has swords swirling around him. Which, I mean, I hope that Ebony and Ivory are integrated. That would still be pretty cool. I need a jackpot at the end of this game, Brinton. Do you understand how much I need a jackpot?
Yeah, I completely understand.
That and the other thing that's blowing my mind, I don't know if you're noticing this, but we're rapid switching between weapons. I'm not doing a damn thing.
Really?
It could be because of we're playing on super hard mode, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
But it could be that, like, this is how you do bigger combos in this game, is like with Dante, you swap between weapons consistently.
Okay, yeah. That's way cool, though.
That's probably his integration, where Nero is more utilizing his arms and doing the damage with those, and V tries to utilize combos with the various creatures that he has.
Right, and then
Dante swaps between his devil arms.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
While also having the style system that he's had in previous games.
Exactly.
So, which one was this one? There we go. I want Swordmaster. So first things first, I'm going to grab as many red orbs as I possibly can. Oh, and a white orb. I'll take that, thank you.
Yeah, definitely get those orbs so we can get some more upgrades.
But see, like, I normally don't pick the gauntlets, and he's doing it. Like, he is showing that his kung fu is indeed strong.
That's way cool.
Okay. And I guess from here on, he no longer has Rebellion because this sword will replace it.
Yeah,
It's a weird fusion of Rebellion and Sparta. Oh.
I think they called it the Devil Sword Dante.
The Devil Sword Dante is
yeah,
exactly
because you can get upgrades for it. That's so cool to have like a sword named after you, and then like he can pass that down once it's time to pass it down.
Well, it's definitely something that I've been wondering since early Devil May Cry, is that, you know, we keep on hearing about the legendary Sparta. Would we eventually become a legend in our own right?
I mean,
kind of thing.
I don't see why not. We're at the point where he could be.
No,
already.
I believe it wholeheartedly at this point.
I believe there's a hole next to the customization statue that you
Is
just
there?
Yeah, just right there that you jump down. So yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
The navigation in this place is pretty straightforward. Right now, it's just kind of like a pit of 100 trials.
Yeah, again, this game's similarities to Onimusha are blowing my mind right now. Because this is usually what Onimusha would do for bonus trials. Is you'd go into, what was it called? The Dark Realm, and you just do these floor challenges of set enemies.
There has to be like, there has to be something related to Japanese culture from that, because they do it in Legend of Zelda,
yeah.
Onimusha, they're doing it here. Though I think the developer for Devil May Cry is not Japanese.
Yes, he is.
Oh wait, duh, yeah, what am I talking about? There has to be something culturally related to stuff like that, because it is a theme in Japanese developed video games, I'm starting to realize now.
Yeah.
Where that seems to be a common...
Or at least it seems to be a common thread since the PS2 era to include challenges like this.
Yeah, I'm going to do some research into it.
Because, like, I get what you mean. Like, Wind Waker had it, and every Zelda seems to have had it since then. But remember, the preceding Zeldas didn't. And
right.
it could be that the technology just didn't allow for them to do it. But it is definitely a question I would like to get answered. But here's the thing as far as Onimusha stuff that I know that a few people have gotten a little irritated. I keep on bringing it up. Is you got to remember, Onimusha is the weird middle child, or at least the middle iteration that happened between Resident Evil and Devil May Cry. So, because here's the thing, the Onimusha series literally has mechanics and story elements from both, and it always has. So it's kind of like a survival horror game, like Resident Evil would be,
right?
But then it also has hack and slash mechanics, like Devil May Cry. including the fact that, we use red orbs to power these swords, while you use souls of Genma in Onimusha to power up the chosen weapons you get in that.
I like, for everything for how gory you and Alex are making Onimusha sound, I really would like to see this game.
Okay, let me clarify that, because I know that Alex is a little curious about it, because Alex doesn't know. That's kind of why I wanted to do Onimusha with him, is that there's not really a lot of good Let's Plays out there of the Onimusha games, plus he's never seen it.
Okay.
That would probably have been outlawed by his mom, I think, if he had played it in the PS2 era when it was hot. So the clarification that I need to make here is so spoiler alert, we're actually talking about doing a Drak and Shadow where we bring in Brenton to cover Onimusha, because I would really love to be able to do it. And since I already know from playing Devil May Cry with Brenton, he has a little bit of a problem with blood.
Yeah, I mean, for anybody who has watched our playthroughs of Devil May Cry up to this point, you all know that I definitely have gotten quite squeamish.
The game itself, I'm not too worried about, because it looks like cartoony blood you can handle. So, like, if I were to play Mortal Kombat right now and have a fatality happen where, we make a guy explode into 5 different rib cages and stuff like that, you'd be able to handle that.
I mean, I'd cringe, but yeah.
Yeah, so cartoon violence you'd be able to handle. The issue is that in the first Onimusha game, there is a movie-like intro cutscene that has specifically one bit of graphic imagery that would probably be very gross out to you. And without spoiling it too much, it's basically, well, I can spoil it a little bit. To show that this is taking place in feudal Japan, they do this really weird close-up on a guy who has just barely died of his eye, where maggots have started to eat at him. So at that point, and unfortunately, I can't skip the opening cutscene, because there is plot elements that you would need. So at that point, I'm just thinking, we'll probably have to tell you when to not look for that particular moment.
That would be appreciated, because I already feel a little squeamish.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, even to me, it's a gross moment. But it's just... And the funny thing is, they've never done anything like that in later games. For some reason, the first Onimusha was treated like this Seventh Samurai film kind of deal, including a very weird dub. You'll notice this with Capcom. They love doing weird, almost craptastic dubs in PlayStation and PlayStation 2 era. They never figured it out. Hence why we have the I was supposed to be the one to fill your dark soul with light, because Capcom hadn't figured out dubbing yet. And Onimusha is very much of that too. Like, it's very clear that they've never directed voice actors at all.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I don't want to spoil that. Like, I want you to listen to it, because you will love it. It's prime. Like, if you've never heard the original Resident Evil dub.
No, I never have.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to go get you clips now, or you need to watch our playthrough of it on Drak and Shadow.
Which one is it?
The Resident Evil Director's Cut.
Okay, I'll watch that.
Because you need to know what a Jill sandwich is.
Okay, got it. You just already piqued my curiosity. I think you gotta go up that ramp.
I don't think we can go back up there, so...
Yeah, I think you gotta go up to the left there. I don't even know how you fell down there.
I accidentally jumped in the hole when I was trying to take out enemies.
Oh.
So that was my fault.
I think that will bring you back up to where you were fighting before.
Probably. Because I have a feeling that we're getting deep enough that we're probably going to have to open up a door to advance further. But no, oh my gosh, like, I almost want to be there when you know what? After this recording session, I'm going to play a couple of clips of Resident Evil for you.
Okay, I'm totally chill with that.
Because what's even worse about it is Capcom wanted to do live-action cutscenes for it. And, the voiceover is bad, but so is that opening segment.
Oh my gosh.
No! Don't! It's so bad. And what's funny is like, so they hired a bunch of like B actors to do that cutscene.
Of course they did.
They've never done live action cutscenes after that. And the people who worked on it, I believe they didn't even know what they were doing acting for until later in their career when they got told. Because they're like, oh my gosh, I remember this. The dub is so bad, Brinton, that in a later Resident Evil movie, Mila Jovovich and the guy who plays Chris Redfield in the movies, they eventually, for a bonus feature in one of the DVDs, they read some of the dialogue.
Oh my gosh!
I would love to see that, just to see Mila react to, because it's not just that the voice acting is bad; the lines are really badly written.
It's amazing how far we have come from those early days.
Yes. But I also like it when people put the ham in these games. It's why I love Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, and all of these games so much. Is because, like, I can laugh at it, and I can riff on it, and it's fun. I can still enjoy the serious story that's being told, but it's freaking daunting. All right, he's going to have a certain level of sarcasm to everything he does.
Absolutely. I look forward to seeing how Bayonetta is like in in number 3.
That's right, because we haven't gotten any news on it.
I was just reading, I was going through my recent copy of Game Informer that I got in the mail. Mm-hmm. It's like their August one, like their August edition, and for some reason they decided to cover all their E3 experiences in their August issue and not July.
Yeah, I've never understood why they do that.
Yeah, I didn't. It was confusing to me, but anyway.
Yeah.
At the end of all the coverage that they did,
cool.
They made a little list of, what was not shown, what we missed at E3 because it just simply wasn't shown at E3 this year.
Yeah.
And Bayonetta 3 made the list, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, there were 2 games I was really excited to hear about in the Nintendo Direct. Oh, okay, cutscene.
Yeah, it looks like this is where we all meet up.
Looks like we still got a long ways to go.
That's a lot of teeth.
Gross.
Oh, okay. That just means we completed the mission.
Yeah, the mission's completed.
No, what I was saying before is, like, there were 2 games I was really excited to hear about in the Nintendo Direct and weren't there at all. And they were Bayonetta 3 and Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 also made this list.
Yes, because we have seen no gameplay of it, and so I'm really worried about what its scheme is going to look like. Oh, hi, Birdie.
Damn. Just a little longer. Come on.
Wow, Kylo, you're really coming apart.
Before he loses completely.
So,
okay, can we talk about that really quick?
Yeah.
So we found out that there's apparently a Kylo Ren mod for V in this game.
Yeah.
It's PC only, unfortunately.
No.
Oh, dude, like, I love the modding community right now for Capcom games. Because you have Kylo Ren mod for V, and then also, you've played Resident Evil 2, right?
No, I haven't.
Or the remake?
Nah.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't pick it up.
So the RE2 remake has an amazing mod that I'm almost tempted to get it on PC just to get it for this. So in there you have a character called Mr. X that kind of follows you around and is kind of an active horror element.
Oh, I know where this is going.
And there's a mod to put him in a Speedo. Like, like sexy Speedo kind of thing.
Oh, this is not Oh, okay. I have one to share with you then, but continue.
But yeah, so like you could have him chase you around, and he's just like in his manly speedo. It's like, what the fuck?
The one that I saw was that they replaced him with Thomas the Train Engine.
Oh my gosh. What is the internet's fixation on Thomas the Tank Engine?
And so, like, the video I watched was somebody turned a corner, and it's like they're in a very dark room, so they just have their flashlight. They turned a corner, ba-boom! There's Thomas the Train Engine.
Hi, Thomas.
Oh, I screamed so loud. I was just like, what the fuck?
I need to find this.
And I wasn't even playing. I was watching somebody else play, and it was like mutual screaming and cursing, and oh my gosh.
Oh, I would be laughing so hard. And the other thing that made me laugh with this speedo mod, the way I saw it was a YouTube video, and they literally put in a song that is from the commercial for Warcraft 3's early Defense of the Ancients or Dota maps.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not kidding you, and it's a German trailer. So at that point, it's like, "Es dista Harivanta Sparadita Dota." And it's like, holy crap, Blizzard and Capcom have merged. Okay, so we have Diverging Point V. So yeah, we're going to be playing as V for this next one. This is going to be interesting because he had the unique gameplay scheme. So let's see, anything we can add to him just to make things a touch easier. I think Griffin pretty much has everything that we want from him. Reduce time needed for Griffin to recover after being stalemated. To fire electric shocks and slam into enemies. You know what? I'm gonna get that. That's helpful. Shadow. Not our Shadow. The Shadow Blazer is more than accounted for.
He's just hiding in the shadows.
He is, in fact. Ready for when we call upon him again. Increases Shadow's defense, allowing him to take more hits. Yes.
I love how we make him sound like some sort of demon, and we have to do some sort of ritual sacrifice.
Which is totally, like, not what it's meant for. I think it's a reference to Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay, I'm just taking it in a different direction. No, it's just funny because every time that Alex's internet goes off and then he just like randomly like disappears from the podcast, it's funny because it's like, oh, I guess we didn't do enough ritual sacrifices this time around.
Well, that's just generally for the podcast. We didn't sacrifice enough leper gnomes to the internet gods.
Sorrow, such sweet sorrow.
It's one of those reasons that I have a Tauren character, so that I can sacrifice a gnome by putting him on a catapult and going, "May the Earth Mother guide you." Whoopah! Look, gnome players, I love you dearly. I will also sacrifice you without a second thought.
A little longer. Hold on, just a little longer.
Okay.
So
back to E3 stuff. So
before we do that really quick, I think like I may have missed something with V, because why is it that all of us like why does it appear like he's slowly dying?
I wonder if it's because the separation can only last for so long before it tears him apart.
Because I feel like I missed something, but I wasn't sure.
Because if V's all the good in Virgil, he's probably not the majority of Virgil's character. So at that point, it could be a temporary thing. Urizen could be gaining enough power that he is able to overpower V.
Okay.
And wipe him from existence.
Okay, I think...
That's my guess, anyway.
I think that's a satisfactory answer for now. That's
okay.
Way cool.
Game over.
Bye, V.
Oh, jeez. And now he's coming apart even more. Oh, hi.
That's creepy.
Dabless boobies.
Gross.
I suddenly got old.
Well, all his tattoos are gone, too.
Oh. Oh, no.
Where am I?
Were those tattoos how he was controlling the beasts?
Gotta recover somehow.
Oh, no. I can't summon them.
Oh shit.
Okay, this is not good.
Feeling my body.
All I did was run into some red orbs, dude.
I don't think you can sprint for long periods of time.
No, they're really hammering home that he's weak. So, let's
But he
get
just said the dimension was like healing his body.
Yeah, it's somehow healing him.